Now, if that's not their card, then all we have to do is say, well, we're going to reveal the thought of card. And this will finally be the third and last potential ending. So we can say now this will be their thought of card. Had this been their card, it would have been amazing enough. They would just, they would be surprised and blown away when you arrive at the mental magic card as the seven of clubs. They'd think that the mental magic card is revealing their thought of card. But if there's no expression of surprise from the spectator, then you know to just move on and say, okay, this is the mental magic card that will help us find your thought of card. Now, how that works is we're going to spell mental magic card. Now, first what you do is you spell mental by pulling cards from the bottom with each letter of the word mental. So we go M-E-N-T-A-L. There's mental. And then once we've brought those cards for just the word mental up to the top of the deck like that, we spell magic, M-A-G-I-C, onto the table, and then card onto the table, C-A-R-D, just like that. Then we can set the rest of these cards aside. Now, what we have left here, believe it or not, in this packet contains their thought of card. And being that this is the last potential ending, this has to be their thought of card. So with this card, we're going to spell to their thought of card. So how we do this now, and this always works, it doesn't matter what the mental magic card is, this will always work. We're going to spell 7 of clubs with the cards exactly like this. This is how you do it. Spell 7, the value, S-E-V-E-N. You spell the value and then you drop the rest of the cards on top, just like that. And then you spell of for of the suit. So of, O-F, and then drop the rest of the cards on top. And then clubs, C-L-U-B-S, and then drop the rest of the cards on top. And then lastly, you're going to spell magic card. So you spell M-A-G-I-C, magic, drop the rest of the cards on top, and then spell card, C-A-R-D, and then drop the rest of the cards on top. And believe it or not, the card that's remaining sitting on top of the deck will be the thought of card, the 2 of spades. So those were the 3 possible endings for this scenario and this trick. The 9 of clubs being one of them, which we originally chose. It then, how I explained is, if it wasn't that card, then it was going to be just one of 3 significant cards that would lead to the mental magic card, which then led us to the final thought of card. Now, one last note. Now this is what I mentioned earlier about the fact that they're choosing from a pack of 13 cards, which doesn't make sense if you only have 3 potential cards in 4 piles, meaning only 12 cards that they would choose from. But in the off chance, this happens very rarely, but in the off chance, if in that 13 pile, in that 13 card packet, they happen to choose the odd card that doesn't quite fit within those 3 cards in the center, what will happen is it will always end up, here I'll just quickly split the deck into 4 piles. When you deal the cards out into the 4 piles to ask the spectator which card is in their pile, or which pile contains their thought of card, if they reveal it to be the last pile, see, because you deal from left to right, if they reveal their card to be in the last pile, that will tell you that there is potential for 4 possible endings instead of the 3 possible endings that I originally showed you. Now, if that's the case, what you're going to do for the 4th possible ending is as follows. I'll quickly show you. You're going to go through the steps as usual. You're going to feel for the significant card. You count to the 33rd card, just like before. You reveal that card as the significant card. If that's not their card, then you move on to the next 3 potential endings. Again, you only do this if that last packet is chosen, the packet on the far right, after dealing them from left to right. So, if that's not their card, the significant card, then you go on, of course, to reveal the random. You play like you're feeling for the two other significant cards, and then you deal off to bring them up to the values of 10. So in this case, this is a core card that stays there. 6, we add 4 cards to bring it up to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the same with this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we add the values together. We add 10 plus 12, which brings us to 22. So we have to deal 22 cards, and the 22nd card will be the mental magic card. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and the 22nd card is the mental magic card. And then bang, if that's not their mentally chosen card, then we move on to the last 2 potential endings. And that would be, you say, okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to find, instead of the thought of card, which would have been the case in the other, with the other packets, being that it's the third and last potential ending, where this we have 2 more potential endings. So we don't say we're going to reveal the thought of card now. What we're going to do instead is we're going to say we're going to reveal the final magic card. So just like before, we spell mental magic card, just M-E-N-T-A-L, and then we deal off magic card, M-A-G-I-C, magic, and then card, C-A-R-D. Set those cards aside. And then we actually we do the same thing with the other packet too, since we're doing the 4 potential endings. So with the other packet, we do the same thing. We spell M-E-N-T-A-L, and then magic card, M-A-G-I-C, magic, C-A-R-D card. Set those aside. Then we ask the spectator to choose which packet the final magic card is in, and they can choose any packet, it doesn't matter, because each packet will potentially have their thought of card. And if it doesn't, then we go on to the last and final step. So they go to this one, we spell out 3 of hearts. So we go T-H-R-E-E, 3, set the cards on top, of, O-F, hearts, H-E-A-R-T-S, and then we spell magic card, M-A-G-I-C, magic, and then card, C-A-R-D, and then the last card on top that's remaining should be their thought of card. But if not, we say, well, that is the final magic card. Like we stated before, the final magic card. And this final magic card will reveal finally the thought of card, which will be definitely the card left in this packet. So we remove these cards, and this final magic card will reveal the thought of card. So then you spell F-I-V-E, and then drop the rest of the cards on top, O-F, drop the rest of the cards on top, and hearts, H-E-A-R-T-S, and drop the rest of the cards, and then again you spell magic card, M-A-G-I-C, magic, and then card, C-A-R-D, and the card remaining left on top of the pile will be their thought of card, and that'll be the end of that. But that is a very rare scenario where you'll have to go through the whole process like that. But the majority of the time, it'll be the very first card, the significant card, that will be their thought of card. And in most of the cases, if not that, it will be the first magic card revealed by the significant cards added together. So all endings really have potential for a jaw-dropping reaction. So anyways, I hope that made sense to you, and again, you know, you'll have to really look at this video over and over to really understand it, but it really is quite simple, as complicated as that may seem. But I guarantee you this will really astound people. So anyways, thanks for taking the time for watching, and we'll see you later.